Hey guys, Vanakkam. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you. So, I didn't make update last month, so this will be New Year update. I'm going to show you all the new plants I've added into this plants enclosure. So, I bought these 4 Phalaenopsis. This one, this one, this one, and this one. These are blooming size adult Phalaenopsis. I bought it for 250 rupees each, which is really great deal because when they arrived at the nursery with blooms, they were costing around 600 rupees to 700 rupees, I believe. I'm not sure, but somewhere around that, which is actually a reasonable price. But I waited for a year. When the blooms are lost, they're not producing any more spikes, so they sold it for whatever the price customer asked for. And I bought for 250 each, which is really good price for a blooming size Phalaenopsis. And it's been almost 1.5 months, 2 months already, and this little baby started to produce a flower spike. The one which you see, the tiny teeny little thing over here, is a flower spike. I don't know how many months it's gonna take to bloom, but yeah, that's a very good a reward for me. So other than these four new orchids, all the other old orchids are really doing great. This one started producing new leaf. For some reason this is producing a elongated leaf. I don't know whether it's lack of sunlight or because, as you already know, I'm only giving artificial sunlight, not the natural sunlight. So I'm not sure about that, but still it's healthy. It's producing new leaves. Someday it's going to produce huge flowers too, because this is Suco-Euclidean V3, one of my favorite Phalaenopsis. This guy over here is also producing some fat roots, which is a healthy sign. Someday this should produce flowers too. Probably I'm expecting this year, since it's having 4 leaves. Some expert told me that when Phalaenopsis is having 4 leaves, they will be almost ready to bloom. So this is young Suco-Euclidean started to produce some new roots. And other than that, most of the plants are doing really great. I mean, most of the orchids are doing really great. Other than this 4 Phalaenopsis, I bought a couple of Vandas too. And hope you must be aware that I was on a road trip. I was on a cross-country road trip, and I went to Kerala, and I visited pearl orchids. I always had this idea to visit them, like say for past 5 years from the time I started collecting Hoyas. But this time I visited that, but unfortunately due to pandemic they didn't had any collection. There were very few collections of orchids, and Hoya there were very little. They didn't. I don't remember I saw any Hoyas actually. Though I saw lots of Vanda seedling and Phalaenopsis. This particular plant is actually Vanda Doctor Annex Somsari, something like that, and this is doing just fine. The roots look a bit dehydrated, but the plant is fine, I believe. I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm trying to own a Vanda. And this one, and this is another Vanda. I bought these for 250 each. This Vanda is doing really great, actually producing a lot of new roots. It's healthy. It's very healthy. I don't know when it will start to produce flowers, but it's really healthy. This is Vanda Panchoriadolite, something like that. During my school days, I really had hard time in pronouncing and memorizing these Latin names, but even after becoming an adult, I'm having really hard time in memorizing these Thai names. And this beautiful plant is Ironopsis. So Let me get you a clear view of the flower. Yeah. These flowers have very simple structure compared to other orchids. Yeah, it also have another spike coming out. Hope you can see now. Okay, yeah. So hopefully, I think they should be producing blooms continuously all around the year. Not sure. Isn't she beautiful? So yeah, said that these are my new collections of orchids I added in this place. I don't think I'll be adding any other plants in this space other than orchids and Hoya, because I like these kind of vines. So Hoyas are best when it comes to wine, and they also produce flowers. I'm planning to install a couple of grow lights because Hoya need a lot of bright light, and hopefully someday this place will be filled with Hoya, Dischidia and orchids. So that's my idea. Let's hope for the best. Bye bye, see you.